So, most of you already know by now that season 1 is out, and it came with a new descendant named Hailey. Everyone was excited for this new descendant and was ready to farm it once they logged in. Unfortunately, the devs threw the community a curveball. Alright, let's look at this viral post that was originally on Reddit but was reposted from the First Descendant updates on X, formerly Twitter. Alright, he said, I finished farming Hailey after over 260 dungeon clears and 440 amorphous materials. 19.5 hours of in-game time. This system is fundamentally horrible. 2 times dropped is not enough. She takes longer to farm than every ultimate I've farmed so far combined. Yeah, I try to tell you guys this is a huge problem. Let's go ahead and break it down some more, and I will show you guys some gameplay of me farming. Let's see, did he get all the resources? Yeah, he got 36 here, 36 here, 36 here, and 36 here. So yeah, he did. It did take him probably that long. At the start of season 1, the devs came up with an idea that could put a limit on how many resources you can farm for Hailey per day. Now this limiter only pertains to the invasions, but those invasions are no walk in the park. Until now, but we will come back to that later in the video. The other option the devs gave players was to go to do hard mode dungeons. This was a way that was more fun because it allowed players to run publicly with other players or privately solo with huge XP boosts. More on that in another video. So we saw the concern post about the Hailey farm taking longer than any other descendants and items in the game, but what really raises concern? Well, the fact that the devs changed this all yesterday in hotfix 1.1.1. Yes, it's a good change. They made the invasions easier to complete and receive gold. They decreased the number of rounds you need to use the weapon to destroy the eyes on the doors, and increased the Hailey research material rewards even more per completion attempt. These are good changes. They sound great to the majority of casual players, but does it really? Okay. Let's say, for example, everything is easy to obtain. You can start crafting new descendants in a day, build them up to max in a week, and reach level 40 on all descendants you have in the game. Congratulations, now you got a maxed out Hailey to farm and use for the rest of season 1 for 3 months, or until Ultimate Freyna comes out, which we don't know yet, but we will know soon enough. The point I am trying to make is that this is a live service game with only one real mode, PvE. If everything becomes too easy and fast to obtain, what would the current population have left to do? Is the cycle of these seasons to farm new descendants, build them up, and test their strength against dungeons or future potential raids? That will just end up being easy anyway. The goal of these new descendants and content should be challenging and more interesting to the lore aspect, at least, for the game to continue to succeed. Here's a quick example and tell me how it sounds to you in the comments. I logged into the First Descendant yesterday after season 1 and hotfix 1.1.1 released, after they adjusted and made everything easier. I am showing you some gameplay right now. I get Hailey, for example, unlocked. Farmed her to level 40, crafted a max build for her, and destroyed all the intercept battle bosses. I used this build to complete all the open world activities. This only takes me a month. Now I have 2 months left. What am I going to do? Oh, okay, they come out with a new descendant. Now I rinse and repeat. How does that sound to you? That is the real rising concern. That is going to get boring fast for most. The game can't survive on just that progression path alone. Personally, the season progression doesn't cut it either.